it's me again. I thought today I would do a little run through of all the books that I have read this year. This year has been the year that I really got into reading. It started around April and I've just been reading books every day since then. So let's get started. The first book I read this year was The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. Now I really love this book. It's a historical fiction and I would really suggest you read. The next book I read was The Career of Evil by Robert Galbraith. I read the first two books of these. I really loved them. They are the first books that got me into crime. If you haven't read them, I suggest you do because they are really good. The next two books I read were both by Giovanna Fletcher. Giovanna Fletcher is one of my favourite authors. I only started reading her books because I'm a big fan of her husband, Span McFly. Through reading her books, I have actually fallen in love with her, so that is just brilliant. The first book I read was Dream a Little Dream by Giovanna Fletcher. Now this book I found a bit awkward, especially when she mentions her husband in it. It felt a bit awkward, but at the same time I did cry my eyes out at the end. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's something that happens about near the end of the book and oh my god, I've never cried so hard at a book before. Always in Love is a sequel to Billy and Me, her debut novel. Now I really love this book again. Not only is the main character called Sophie, so that's one reason why I love it, but I just love the relationship between her and Billy. It's just adorable, and getting to see Billy's family and life in LA, it's amazing. Then I read The Martian by Andy Weir. I can't pronounce that name. I was a bit scared about reading this book at first, just because I've been told it's got a lot of maths in, and I am not good at maths at all. It's my worst subject. At work I need to use a calculator to find out what £2.50 times 4 is, which is a bit embarrassing when you think about it. But in the end, I really loved it. It's so funny, which I did not expect, and you just wanted to see what happened. We do have the film, but my boyfriend's not going to watch it until he's read the book, so I'm hoping that will be soon. The next book I read was Wool by Hugh Howey. Is that how you pronounce that name? I was a bit nervous about reading this book. I wasn't too sure if I'd like it or not. I didn't know whether it'd just be, like I said, another Hunger Games, but in fact it was actually really good. I think I might check out the sequel. But yeah, it kept me on my toes, a few turns that I did not expect. But yeah, it was great. I do want to get into reading some more classics. The first one I started with was A Study in Scarlet by Arthur Conan Doyle. I am a huge Sherlock fan, a fan of the TV series and the Robert Downey Jr. movies. What best to start with? A Study in Scarlet. I really loved it. It's funny how you notice the similarities between the TV show and the book, which I think is great. I think Stephen Moffat and Matt Gatiss has done a brilliant job with this. I think I might maybe read a few more books because it seems quite good. Now I also read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I have always been interested in this. I first wanted to read the book when I was watching Penny Dreadful, and then also he's going to be in Once Upon a Time as well. But reading the book, I did not like it at all. I don't know whether it's because it was a bit predictable, but I expected it to be from Dr. Jekyll's perspective rather than a friend of his. I think that ruined it a bit. But yeah, I would check it out. It's one of those must-reads. So yeah, just check it out. Now we're getting on to the brilliant books. I also read these two, Court of Thorns and Roses and The Court of Mist and Fury. Oh my god. Court of Thorns and Roses. I only read this because on BookTube it was described as the retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and Beauty and the Beast is my favourite Disney film. Belle, I love her so much. But I started reading it and I quite liked it. I wasn't too sure, you know, a girl falling in love with someone she shouldn't, and then, but yeah, it was quite good. But then we get on to A Court of Mist and Fury. Oh my god. Everything turned on its head. I fell in love with characters I did not expect. I have a new ship. Oh my lord. Fairy, I think she's called, and Reese. Oh my god, I want them to be together and I want them to bring down Tamlin so much. I just can't wait for the next book. And then the book that I've just finished reading is The Muse by Jessie Burton. Oh my lord, it's such a pretty book. Have you seen it? So you've got the red, the little bookmark. It's so pretty and it's so good. It's another historical fiction by the same author as The Miniaturist. And oh my lord, I just loved it. Jessie Burton has to be one of my favourite authors now. She's only had 2 books out so far, and I just can't wait for her next novel. I hope it's a historical fiction again because I cannot get enough of historical fiction. I hope it's just pretty. Look at it all, and it's shiny. I used to hate hardbacks, but since getting this, oh my god, I just love it. I love it so much. Okay, so that's me done for today. Hope to see you soon, and again, if you have any recommendations, just comment down below, and again, I've got all my social media links as well. I hope to see you later. Bye!